position. That's what I've typically always done. But this year, I've actually excelled in the guard position, being able to shoot and being able to set up my teammates. So really, depending on the team that I'm playing with, I'll make the adjustment, and that's how we usually succeed.
Who would win in a one-on-one matchup, your guard or Caitlin Clark?
That would be tough. I give her some trouble just because my defense is so high. I literally have legend badges down the line for everything defense. So I would make it tough on her, but I'm sure she'd make it tough on me on the other end.
Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
I just wanted to say thank you to my wife, Heather. She's definitely supported me during the year, and I'd like to thank her for that.
Thank you so much, Bishop, for joining us on NBA 2K TV, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Next up is one of my favorites, the OG mode, Play Now Online.
Meet your Play Now Online MVP, Jay Off the Rip. We are so excited to welcome Jay to 2K TV. Congratulations, Jay, for winning this 2K TV award.
Must have got bit by a goat. I used to dream as a kid I would grow to be one. I hope that I inspire hope for you to
And here we are, the end of the line, the Cup Championship. Greg, what's the mindset like for these players right now?
You treat this like a closeout game in the postseason. No distractions, no messing around, leave it all out on the floor, and you hope to raise a trophy at the end of the night.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example, and tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment. Playing to your potential and hoisting that trophy.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Jackson and Valanciunas, the lengthy post pair. And it's Jackson in at the three, the small forward. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
MP, good.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Morant surveying the D. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Now, here's MP. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Smart finds Morant. Over Holiday. And it's Morant missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And here's MP for three. score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Now, here's Wells. 9 points last game out. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 5 points so far.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
A 3 from MP. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Smart passes to Jackson. A minute 20 left in the first. Smart misses.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, and I've got the story now on the activity for the Charlotte Hornets. They went after Draymond Green because they want an enforcer. They're banking that he can come in, get into opponents' heads, both with his words and his physical play, but he's going to make them a much more difficult team to beat. He's a championship veteran player.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. MP deciding where to go with it. And again, Boston with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Jackson. And Tatum pulls it down. MP with it. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. MP has been leading the charge for Boston. He has been a long-range assassin today. With his work that quarter, his total number of threes is up to 7. We'll return shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. Substitution.
Substitution on the court.
It's all you, MP. You got this.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside Jackson from downtown. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Bucks was a man possessed. He picked up 67 points and was reliable as ever from distance. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
The 3 from MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Smart. Outside for Jackson. No good on the triple. Celtics leading by 12. MP outside. Good on the bucket. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Jackson from long range. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams, because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Boston Celtics.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys, I'm telling you. And you know, the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey, the stuffing, some good gravy, mashed potatoes.
Oh, say more.
Make sure you thaw the turkey out first, Ernie.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Jackson and Valanciunas, the lengthy post pair. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with, but I don't want to spoil it.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 39.
Oh, pull up on a dime. MP doing work.
Takes a step back. It's Smart with the drive. And slam dunk by Smart.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. MP, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Pass to Morant. And here's Valanciunas. No good from outside.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And they double up MP. And the 3 off target. For Memphis, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Boston leading by 18. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And he's good on the three ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
The three from MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edie's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. Wells is checked in for Smart. And Pippen subbed in for Ja Morant. Going with almost an entire new group here. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. MP's shot is good.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday out there with MP. And it's Walsh in at the small forward. That's the Boston Five.
Second team foul.
Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. Here's Smart.
You have to love the mindset of Porzingis trying to contest every shot he can. Plays with so much energy.
And here's MP for three. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Jackson looking around. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Nice shot by Smart.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 54 points.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
The three from MP. And Valanciunas pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis is... Holiday finds MP. There's the three. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jackson passes to Jackson. Holiday against Morant. Down low, Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
And here's MP for three. Sinks the triple. MP's got 57 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now, here's Morant for three. They get it back. Second chance shot. No good at the rim. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
That one drops for him.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Right, MP. They can't stop you. MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
Shout out to MP, NBA Cup champion. Single elimination games really test a team, and you guys passed with flying colors.
Son, you look like an MPC. You need some new threads.
Everything good, MP?
You said you wanted to win the NBA Cup, then went out there and won it.
Great work, start to finish.
Every question they asked, we answered.
And our rivals, they saw it all. This will give us that edge that I was talking about, y'all.
And now that's our main focus.
All right.
Gearing up for a title run.
Which means we need you at your best. Let's talk about goals for the second half. Which one of these stands out to you?
I want to be the MVP.
You looking for those bright lights, huh?
Playing at the MVP level will help us get a title. In order to give the most to the team, I have to ask the most of myself first.
You have the ability. And the way you've been performing this year, you're worthy of the recognition. But that is a reward that is based largely on perception.
Well, it's a tricky thing. I get that.
Luckily, we know how to play the game. You show out against other MVP contenders.
And win games.
And we will do our part to help you get the media on your side.
All right, I'm with it. That sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
There he is. MP, you win the Player of the Month song.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for MP.
The way he shot the ball in these last 5 games has been tremendous. His field goal percentage has been on the rise, and he's showing zero indications that he's going to slow down anytime soon.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Peyton Pritchard is out there with MP, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, we've got Damian Lillard. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then there's Cody Zeller, and it's Jackson in at the 2. We're edging closer to the season's midway point. For teams still trying to find their stride, Clark, how do they stay positive?
DA, it's one of the hardest things to do. I mean, it's not easy at all. It takes a coach who really knows how to massage and motivate his players. And it takes a group of guys. Internal leadership within the team, I think, is critical when you're going through a stretch like this.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. MP against Jackson. Here's MP. Milwaukee with the rebound. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
But, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
As you know, MP and Giannis are both having MVP caliber seasons. I talked to MP earlier about how he's approaching this game, and he said it's hard to match Giannis in a physical battle. That's why he's won MVP before. We need to defend without fouling and make him earn his points on the floor and not at the free throw line. Can't argue with MP's logic there, guys.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Thanks for that report, Allie. Grant, what a blazing hot start to MP's career. He becomes the fastest to 5,000 points. Incredible.
And for anyone wondering if MP's game would translate to the NBA, you can stop wondering. Getting to 5,000 so fast shows that MP is well on his way to being an all-time great.
Nails it from 3.
Really scary how good this guy's becoming. Antetokounmpo, when he's sinking the catch and shoot jump shot, it's game over, fellas.
Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Driving in, and down it goes. 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Inside, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Antetokounmpo is a player who does a little bit of everything and all of it really well. Check out that pass.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
From deep, MP. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Milwaukee in the lead, and he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Free throw good. Lillard. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And he's been playing some fantastic basketball lately, earning him the Eastern Conference Player of the Month award. MP.
He's more than deserving of this accolade given the way he's been playing. He injects so much energy into their offense, whether he's finishing the play himself or lending a helping hand.
Now here's Lillard. 23 points for him last game against Portland.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
No good from outside. Boston trailing. MP scanning the floor. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
1:51 left to play in the first. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Boston pulls it in. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He ended up with 70 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Zeller. Livingston comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Connaughton. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Jackson. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cadis checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Tatum. White, he's checked in for MP. And Holiday sub. Getting ready for the Bucks. Zeller's checked in for Smith. Antetokounmpo comes in for Livingston. Connaughton, he's checked in for Green. And it's Jackson in for Schroeder. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Queta. Tatum comes in for Hauser. Williams is checked in for White. And MP subbed in for Holiday. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Williams is out there with MP, and it's Porzingis in at the center position.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
With the fadeaway, Lillard with the bucket.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Lillard against MP. Jacks up with three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his fourth rebound in this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here's MP from outside. Buries it from three. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Bucks making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Williams. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie.
Oh, hey, how about big time right there? Big time. Woo. Recognizing the scouting report, Lillard knows he can drive on this team.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. From deep, MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Back to Lillard. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Fires top of the key. MP again. MP's got 31.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Now Lillard. Second shot opportunity with 1 on the clock. And so it's MP making things happen for Boston. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend, let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
certain to be a highlight of All-Star Weekend. And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Bucks.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
We've got Jackson. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Cody Zeller. Then there's Pat Connaughton, and it's Lillard in at the point guard. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. It's stolen by Tatum. Brown with it, and Connaughton picks him up defensively. Bucks trail by 21. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Out to the right wing. Here's Zeller, and stolen by Porzingis. Now here's MP. He's got 34. Poke loose. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Hauser, he's checked in for Tatum. Milwaukee on D. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jackson outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's MP. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
The jumper looking silky smooth for MP.
Jackson outside. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Here's MP. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Lillard. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. MP way outside. It's hauled in by Connaughton.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three.
Changes. Smith, he's checked in for Zeller, and Green is subbed in for Damian Lillard. A big group substitution here for Boston. Cadis checked in for Porzingis. Walsh comes in for Hauser. Williams is checked in for Brown, and MP subbed in for Pritchard. On the court right now for the Celtics. Derek White out there with MP. Then it's Williams, and it's Walsh in at the 4-man spot.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Here's MP. Good! Good. That's another bucket.
I mean, yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. Here's the three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside, Green. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times. Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him.
All right, let's get an update on Jason Tatum from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Celtics let me know the status. He told me that the issue is a sore back. They're trying to work out the stiffness now. And for a team with eyes on the championship, this injury could have serious implications. We will see how it affects them.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. MP's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Here's Lillard. Drops in the layup for 2.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Boston leading by 17. From deep, MP knocks it down from distance. MP's got 45 points.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Antetokounmpo outside, just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3, on target from range. Antetokounmpo has got 11 points in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Celtics.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year. And what a huge performance it was for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Here's MP. There's 57 seconds left to play in the 4th. Fires the 3. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Boston dictating the flow. He shoots. Zeller with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Connaughton passes to Zeller. Ooh, here's Zeller, slams it home. 24 seconds left in the game. From deep, MP. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And here's Lillard. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent through.
Great win tonight, MP. Another day, another win. It worked. Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago Warriors?
Tough debut for MP, but great players bounce back from bad games, and he's a great player. Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.
Yo, MP went for 40 tonight, man. Congratulations, my brother. Great game.
MP's an elite shooter already. To come into the league and knock down threes like that, I'm impressed.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP, and he will only be better with an expanded role.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody. Knowing the kind of player MP is, that 50-point outburst was just the beginning. I bet we see 60 points very soon.
Hey, congrats to MP on winning the NBA Cup. That was fun to watch, man. You were on a mission. For MP to have a game like that in his rookie year, that's a special accomplishment. He can already score with the best of them.
Just looked at my phone and MP made how many threes tonight? That guy is crazy.
Being an all-star as a rookie is really hard. MP deserves it though. He's a really good player.
MP, you my dog and all, look, but you can't let people talk crazy about you like that. You gotta stand up for yourself. Come on, my dog.
MP, look, I love you, but you gotta play a little more disciplined on D. You're way too important to foul out like that.
Shout out my dog MP, man, giving the people what they want, man. Talking a little crazy, and a little hot sauce, and still talking trash at the same time. I salute you.
Shout out to MP, NBA Cup champion. Single elimination games really test a team, and you guys passed with flying colors.
Get after it, MP.
Game time, MP. Game
Oh, did you pack your own dinner for breakfast?
And he's about to tear it up.
Well, what's on the menu?
Breakfast burritos.
Ah, I see what's going on here.
I see we're at the street ball courts.
Yeah, and there are 3 total street ball courts in the city, and they deliver some of the most unique matchups you'll find in NBA 2K25.
The opponents can be challenging, but what makes them especially interesting is that they each play a very unique brand of basketball.
And it'll take everything in your arsenal to shut them down and move on. But don't worry, you've got plenty of tools available to make things easier for you.
Just pick your teammates based on the strengths and weaknesses of your opponents, and fill out your roster with more players as you win games. Going up against a boss that does nothing but dunk?
Well, then make sure you choose a rim protector to back you up. And brand new to 2K25, there's a whole separate batch of co-op challenges you can take on.
You're absolutely right, Chris. Join forces with your top street balling friends and run those bosses right off the court.
Ooh, I love the sound of that, Shake.
Or you can find some random human teammates to help you out.
Even if you've taken down all the bosses, come back often for new solo and co-op, daily and weekly challenges, including some very special guests from the world of basketball that you won't want to miss.
Hint, think NBA superstars and maybe some all-time greats.
Oh yeah, there's so much to do, Shake, and so little time. You know what? Maybe we should team up out there.
Young Wayne, right?
MP, what's up, man? You haven't texted me back at all. What's up?
Not bad, man. You know, the whole NBA thing be having me busy, man.
My bad, man. NBA got me busy. I'm MP. Hey, man, don't even worry about it. What's up, MP?
So my agent was telling me this whole street ball scene is one of a kind.
And your agent is right. Let me walk you through it, man.
I bet.
I'm talking about we got 3 new courts, and they all got their own unique vibe.
And it look like the players do, too.
Oh, the players? You don't even know the half of it. Hey, these dudes come out here to put on a show. I'm talking about the style of play, their wardrobe, their attitude, and our crowd. Our crowd is different.
Hey.
The crowd, something about to do something crazy on the court, the crowd will run on the court, shut the game down. I'm talking about lights out, the show's over.
Man, this sound lit.
Man, it's over lit, man. It's serious. It's where the competition is at.
But you know I can handle that part, you know, the basketball part.
Yeah, you do that or whatever, but I'm letting you know right now. Hey, you gotta get to it. If you can't beat them, they won't play with you.
So how do I, you know, pick who I run with?
I ain't give you 2 starring cats. They'll come out here. They just want to play with anybody.
Okay.
But once you get through that, you can take to the board right here, and you'll challenge the big guns to a game.
And then once I beat them, they run with me?
Oh, you get this. I must have did this right. Exactly.
So is there anything else I should know? What's up?
No, you should be good, MP. That sounds about right.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, Wayne.
All right, MP. Hey, let me tell you right now, the city's on fire, it's real, and the competition is the best you're gonna see. Let's get to it.
His rise. Now it's time to feast your eyes on the real deal. Make some noise for MP! The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and this apple's good for buckets, boards, and dimes. And being a lefty is wrong, he doesn't want to be right. Hey, DeMontis, Sabonis. action, he robs you of your dignity. You'll never see his face, but you'll never forget his game. Can you ID the ball burglar?
Mikal Bridges, the ultimate winner.
You said it, not me.
Nah, but for real, man, I've always been impressed with how you do whatever it takes, man. You got the star quality, and then you know how to play the role player role, too. That's tough, man.
Yeah, just do whatever it takes.
For sure, for sure.
You know, defense, energy, playing off ball. Just trying to do all the little things, you know. Got to do it. Even the star players have to.
You got to lead by example, right?
Definitely. At the end of the day, people could take a lot of shots, worry about points. But for me, I'm just trying to win.
More than anything.
Bye. Good seeing you.